The very best sector that we found in terms of radio delivering a return on investment was that of retail. Here you can see for retail advertisers, radio delivered on average a return of £18.90 for every £1 spent on advertising on the radio. An incredibly strong return, almost double that of television and almost 3 times that of press. The thing to clarify on this graph, as you can see, there's no bar for outdoor or online. That doesn't mean that those channels don't give you a return on investment if you're a retailer. It's just because we don't have enough data in our campaign data set to be able to analyse those campaigns for retail. So here you can see the radio performs particularly well when it comes to retail, incredibly strong. In the UK, it was no real surprise that this became our best sector in that sense. Radio in the UK is very well known for its reach of mums and kids, housewives and kids, and it reaches people across the day at kind of key shopping occasions. So it made real sense to us that actually retail will perform strongly in terms of the returns you get from advertising on the radio. But it wasn't just retail where radio performed well, it also came out top in a few other sectors as well. For example, radio performed well when it came to automotive campaigns, beating out both TV and press for motors campaigns. It also beat out press when it came to finance advertising as well for banks and insurance companies. For leisure and entertainment, radio beat out TV and press once again with a strong return of £11 back for every £1 you invested in radio advertising. In this category, things like restaurants, gambling websites, games and toys as well were included in this particular analysis for the sector. And also travel, beating out TV, press and outdoor for travel campaigns from flight companies, etc., and holiday campaigns. However, not every sector saw radio coming out top. This is FMCG. What we found for these advertisers is that actually TV comes out top, followed by press, then followed by radio. Radio delivering just shy of £2 for every £1 spent as an FMCG advertiser in the UK. Now, when we saw this result, we were slightly disappointed. If you think about the reasons as to why a retail campaign would work well, A, that it reaches mums and kids, and B, that it reaches them at the right times of day in terms of when they're going shopping, you feel that FMCG campaigns should then perform in the same way. They should also be successful if retail campaigns are working so well. Why is FMCG getting a return back to the same proportion? So we thought there must be something else going on that's affecting the results of FMCG campaigns. So we asked the agency we were working with to analyse the FMCG data in slightly more detailed level. These figures are obviously an average across the different campaigns. So for radio, it's an average figure from 66 different campaigns. We asked Holmes & Cook, our agency who are analysing the data, to then look at those 66 campaigns and pull out the one campaign that performed the very best in terms of the return it saw, and do the same for TV, press and outdoor. So rather than looking at an average across all the campaigns, what do we see when we look at the very individual best performer from a radio perspective, the best return from TV, etc.? Well, the finding is quite an interesting one. If you look at the very best single advertiser performance for the different channels, what we found is that at least one FMCG advertiser found a way to make radio work and work incredibly well. One FMCG advertiser achieved a return of £24 back for every £1 they invested in radio advertising. This matched and exceeded the returns one advertiser saw across TV, press, outdoor and online.